Hey divas and gents, this is Anna coming to you with the Butterbeescraps Design Team Projects. More than one. Super excited. I had been working on this. This is also a swap for Bridget, who is Shoe Princess 1 here on YouTube. I'm sure you all know who she is. If not, I'm going to place her link below, as well as I'm going to put Butterbeescraps Exhibit store below also for Monique's store. And so Bridget, if you're watching this, this is your choice. If you want to continue watching and knowing before I mail it out. So in the time being, let me go ahead and show you the products I used from Monique's store. I do not have the plastic thing that comes in this, but these are the two leaves. I used 2 of these leaves. And look at what happened today. Seriously, my nails are all fine and perfect, and then look what happens. That's so awful. Couldn't help it, ladies. Sorry. So anyways, I did use that. I used these awesome little handles. They're so stinking uber cute. And there we go. And then I used these right here. Super. And then I used this corner. And then I used these. And I used this right here. Says tea time. What it is, it's a pack of charms, and it's all related to having tea, coffee, that type of stuff. Really super cute stuff. Teapots and teacups and stuff like that. These are the only 2 that I did not use on the project, so I used all the charms other than that. Alright, so our swap was going to be a card box plus an altered paintbrush. Okay, so let me do the altered paintbrush first. Okay, this paintbrush is pretty top heavy. I am proud of myself, ladies. I'm sticking to my rule about using hoarding items, and I have been doing it every time I use a project. I'm so proud of myself. So right here is these ones right here, and I cut in between each of the leaves. The first one I left flat. This one right here, I cut up in between each of the leaves. So you see it's really super pliable to use those. But so you see I changed the color. I painted, I kind of did a little whitewash with white paint on there. And I used 2 of these. And I just put a pearl in there. Then I went ahead, and you're going to see I have right here, what I did is these right here, these petals, you don't have to use... I cut them individually. So I cut them right in between here. See? And then I cut down here, and they look just like leaves. So that's what I use them for. I'm going to show you. I used one here, and mind you, I painted with white so they're not as shiny. All the flowers here are Wild Orchid Craft. And then I sporadically put pearls, loose pearls, prima roses, right here. This uber cute little bow I purchased from Thelacemama on eBay. And you see right here, I used another leaf right here. I used another leaf right there. This right here is prima resin. And these are the little birds I have sporadically through here. This bird right here is holding on to this piece right here, which is the full piece of this one right here. Okay, I painted the brush white. And then I have baby's breath in here. And then I have some more up here. It's laying on a piece of applique. Okay. This really big, beautiful piece right here is my hoarded item. It is very hard for me to find vintage pieces of jewelry, broken pieces or whatever, and it's I've held on to this for a long time. I have, honestly, I can count on one hand how many actually little vintage broken pieces of jewelry that I have. And this was a hoarding item, so it's really heavy. It's a heavy piece. And the inside of this was like a big, I think, some type of big stone, and it popped out that wasn't in there. So this is a ring top. And I put that on top of it. And then I just added a stick pin that I made. And then it's all wrapped in this lace right here. You just can't see it in the front. These both I had purchased from Thelacemama. So, and this right here is from the Paper Bag Lady, Julie's store. I used one of her doilies. And, well, I don't have a spare piece. I'll show you right now because I have it on something else too. So, and then I use that here. So this is wrapped all the way around. And then I have it dipped where it was in white paint and in pink at the very tips. I absolutely love how it came out. It was a lot of fun to make. So I hope she loves it. I do. And here is the card box, which this bad boy is literally top heavy. It's a good thing there's a lot of layers. Okay, let's see. Where do we begin? Okay, right here, these are Butterbeescraps leaves that looked like this. And as you see, I painted it white. And then it's got that little shimmery on there because I used some of this Recollections tinsel glitter. So stinking pretty. I love it. So while the paint was still wet, I sprinkled the glitter on top of it. And I did the same thing on this side. And then right here, you see these two that are layered on top of each other? That's these. What I did is I cut off the top part up here that would hang as a necklace, as a pendant. I cut it off. I painted two of them white, front and back. And then I just grabbed this one and I started lifting these up so that this comes up just a little bit and this lays flat. Okay, so I staggered those, and then I did a bottle cap and I put a vintage image inside of there and filled it with glossy accent. So this is one piece, and then I used a little tiny little looking doily type thingy. This right here is what's under the bottle cap. This I also purchased from Thelacemama on eBay. And then the flowers again are wild orchid. This right here is one of those, this is one of those flowers, those loopy flowers that I make with the ribbon, the yarn. What I did is I did the same process, and then I just got the scissors and I cut all the loops so that it would be like this. I like the messy look of it. I love it. It's like a little raggedy flower, yarn flower. So that's what I did up here. This is also laying on, this is on top of a Paper Bag Lady doily, which is these ones right here. So that's what it's on top of. And then I have a little belt buckle there, and a ribbon buckle, I mean, and a flat back, pearl and pink. These both were purchased from Elizabeth's store, who is Beady Bomb Bomb here on YouTube. I can't believe I had to think about that. So that's where that came from. Then I put a little spool there with some lace. This right here is a ring top. This right here I had in my stash for a while. It's just an acrylic flower. Then sporadically I have these little, I don't even know what to call them, but they look like this. Okay, so I just cut them and then wound them up and then just sporadically put them in different places. See, so you'll see it right here, right here. So that's that. Then I have this really pretty piece of applique here. I have a Butterbeescraps corner right here that I painted in white. I have some flat back pearls here. I have another spoon that I used on this one, and I painted it white, and I just scratched with my nail in certain places so that it would just look worn. Wild orchid through here. This right here is another one from that I got from the Thelacemama. This is a Martha Stewart bow, and then I just loosely put pearls in here, so they're just all piled on top of each other. I love that look. It's like you took a spoonful of pearls. Super pretty. And then I just put "To a Wonderful Friend," and then it's tied here. Then on the front part of this little box, I used the handle. Okay, and I just used 2 brads, and I put it all the way through the lid. So of course you can't pull it out this way because the box lifts up, but I just wanted to give it that effect. I thought it looked pretty cool. So this is like seriously really top heavy. So then right here I just put some banners, and I put some loose pearls, and of course I'm gonna have to see, this paper has like a glitter on it, so these pearls have a hard time on them. I'm gonna have to go back on there and use like some glossy accents or something like that and put them on, because they don't stay adhered very well, because there's oh, I don't know what that's called, but that shiny stuff that's on the paper, it doesn't allow it to stick. So and then I used some trim here. This whole tutorial is from Arlene, my Butterfly Kisses. She came up with this. This is my second time making this box. And I tell you, it's really easy to make, and it's a challenge. I mess up in the measurements and the cutting every single time. So I just used my nestabilities there. And you see, that's all I did on the inside. And these are small ones. They're not really big, so it doesn't interfere with... and then you pull this out, and then it goes down, so then it lays flat. I didn't put nothing on here because I need it to stay flat. Okay, so that's the top part. This was the doily that I used on the paintbrush. It's a square piece. They're so stinking pretty. So I have that in there. And then I made her a junk charm, but better known as maybe a purse charm. I use these for my purses, every single one that I get. I hang them on my purse. I just change them out. So, and this is where I used all of the tea time charms on here. So every little metal charm that you see on here, like right here, that's from the pack. So that I did not interfere with any other type of charms. All these ones are only from there. I don't have any other ones on here. So this right here is a bunch of, let me get this down. It's kind of chunky here. So what I did is I staggered a bunch of these little, let it focus. I staggered a bunch of these little hearts on top of each other. I just put jump rings on each one of them. And then I just hung this from the bottom. This also, see right here, I did this. I thought it was so cute. I hung a little charm, a little bead off of the handle of the teacup, and then I added another little charm on the handle right here. I put this on there also. So I thought that looked cute together. And then this little teapot right here. Then these are the beads that are the little charms that I made. So this is like a really, really pretty bead right here. And I just use the coordinating colors that goes with this. Super cute. Little teapot. This little heart. Little crystal. Then I have this one right here. Then, oops, this little wine bottle. Little charms here and there. This pretty little teapot. Super duper cute. Then this little tea bag. And then I on this one. And then this one right here. I was going to put a vintage image in there, but I don't know if she would want to have that in there, so I figured I would leave that alone. If she wanted to personalize it and put a family member in there or something like that, I would just go ahead and leave it because I thought it would look cute. Of course, these ones are too small, but you know, you could easily put a really pretty image in there. So I left it alone. I figure I'll let her figure out that's what she wants on there. So this is the little junk charm. There's a lot of goods on there. Super cute. I absolutely loved that charm kit because I knew I was going to use all of them on something like this. So it worked out perfect. I didn't have to use any of my own charms. Just my beads. So I hope that Bridget loves it. I had so much fun making it. And doing the swap, I am very excited that Bridget asked me to do the swap with her. This is my January swap. I have a February swap and I have a March swap. I'm open for April and May, ladies. So I'm like so blessed. I am so excited to have awesome ladies want to do swaps with me. It's so beyond humbling. So I hope you enjoyed the projects that I made using all of Monique's goodies from Butterbeescraps store, and I hope Bridget loves everything that I made. I had an absolute blast putting everything together. So I am done with my January and I'll be working on my February with another awesome diva here. So thank you ladies so much for stopping by, and thank you so much to my new subbies. I keep getting them and I'm so excited. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy my videos. And thank you ladies for all your comments and everything that you leave, that you say, everything. You guys are awesome and you guys are so beautiful, each one of you. You guys have a blessed day and I will see you soon because I do actually have another project coming up. Bye divas.